is up, YouTube Bitch with a franchise guy, coming at you again with another episode of MLB The Show 19, featuring a Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. This episode goes off with the draft right here. I do know the draft was the other week. I do know Adley Rushman, excuse me, was the first overall draft pick. I know there's a ton of talent in this year's draft, but don't worry. I promise I will have a plan on what I want to try and do. Um, I want to try and take the lowest potential single A player for every team and make that their first round draft pick. So for the Phillies, they had a shortstop. I mean, he was that's the only position the Phillies haven't drafted recently around the infield. I mean, they have everyone in the infield, excluding catcher, as a homegrown talent from Hoskins, Kingery, and Alec Baum. So I'm gonna try and do that. I do know that uh, Braden Halliday, at 18 years old, was drafted to the Toronto Blue Jays in the 32nd round to pay homage to his late father, Roy Halladay. Um, I might try and add him in there because he is a premier pitcher, I guess just name wise. But for our first round pick, we'll be taking Edgar right here. I mean, you can't have too much pitching. At 19 years old, guaranteed A. I mean, why not take him, It's probably going to be our best pick. I was looking at that shortstop, though, that was up there. Unfortunately, we cannot get him. Second round right here. We only got catchers. I mean, 2021 steady potential for Vladimir Castilla from Michigan. Injury is average. I mean, he's a little older, unfortunately. I don't like taking older prospects. I just prefer to draft like younger guys like a Jorge Zapata from Venezuela. Sure, he's, doesn't have much power. He's not going to have much power. He's going to have like average power. But he's 19, so someone we could develop for a year or two before bringing up. And that's where we're going to draft him in the second round. For the fourth round draft pick right here. I mean, this is where it starts getting like real dicey with picks because not many things are scouted. I mean, we have some third base guys over here. I don't know, I should call them guys, third baseman. Some left fielders. We have a center fielder down there. Some older right fielders right here. I mean, we have Fred Griffith, but he's only at 65 potential, so he has very low potential, and I mean, he's scattered to be very low, so I'd rather just take a risk, especially at fourth round guys right here. Take that right fielder. Round 5 right now. We're going to, again, just hoping for some gems down here. I mean, we have a shortstop, Eloy Merced, the 20-year-old national 2023 ETA at 8 potential. I mean, he looks pretty good, pretty promising, really. But so is Andy Warner down here at 19 from the East with 70 potential at 19 years of age. I mean, 2023 as well. So it's a pressure toss up between do I want a shortstop or a left fielder. I'm assuming both of them will probably be the wrong decision, but we'll take the shortstop right there to start it off with. Hoping Mr. Warner is still there the next round. And he does not appear to be there. Nope. That's quite unfortunate. But looking through this again, we have Jimmy Lloyd, a third baseman. Pretty well scouted. Don't have much scout. We have Jonathan Zapata. Gonna take him. I mean, he's 80 potential right there for a closing pitcher. So you can't have too many things. You can never have enough relief pitchers. You can never have enough starting pitchers. I'll take a look at these guys right here. Edgar Carousel, A potential right there. I think it was at 92 overall potential right there. 92, yep. Quick look at his stats right here. Fairly decent. Velocity's up there. That's 68. Horsepower 87 overall. B potential 59 currently. I mean, switch hitting third baseman. I mean, we have Alec Baum, who's an A potential, so he might be trade bait right there. Sean Rodriguez, 79 overall. I mean, looks like Rodriguez and Eloy are down there, our worst two draft picks at 79 potential. I mean, that's not bad. I've seen drafts where people would get it like those are their best players. But at 20 years old, Eloy Merced, probably with the durability. I mean, he's a very solid guy, not gonna get hurt at all. But I feel like he's just going to be a trade chip right there, a career minor leaguer. And Jonathan Zapata with his 73 velocity. I mean, great hits per nine, great home runs per nine, 88 overall, 21 years of age. I could definitely see him being in the majors at some point in the near future. Just, helping out. But quick look at our starting rotations. I mean, eh, people have been doing definitely better. Eichhoff, 3.81 ERA. I mean, just people either doing really good and I'm doing above average, or they're doing really bad right there, like Neris. I mean, even Sir Anthony not doing too great. I mean, take a look at that lineup. Rhys Hoskins struggling so bad right there. I mean, he's got a ton of home runs, a ton of pop, just not hitting well. Scott Kieran's recently been called up, so that's why his average is super down. I feel like it's going to even itself out the more we let it play through. Ichiro batting 239 and Gaddis batting 237, 3 home runs. Um, League leaders, Aaron, I guess this is all-star votes. Nola, 9-1 right there. Cole Hamels, 9-1. I mean, Nola leading the way with pitchers, though, so that's great to see. Back-to-back all-star votes for him. At the rate we are going, Eflin down here is 175, so he's bit of the rear for the Phillies. I mean, take a look at a bunch of other players. I mean, these guys aren't going to make it at all. Steven Strasburg struggling so bad. Cole Irvin right here doing better than Jake Arrieta, it looks like. Jesse Biddle for the Braves, former Phillies top prospect. Joe Kelly's up here. Um, Brad Brock, Braden Kinsler, Juan Nicasio. There he is at 91,000 votes. I mean, any Sir Anthony Dominguez down here, Adam Warren, Nick Vincent, Cishek, Andrew Miller. Eesh. I mean, there's no Phillies down here. No Phillies at all. Jose Alvarez, there he is. Uh, Closing pitchers, look at that. We get Sir Anthony Dominguez right there, 228,000 votes. That he has officially transitioned his position to closing pitcher. I mean, Josh Hader's up there at 205,000. Will Smith. I mean, Edwin Diaz, Sean Doolittle. I mean, killing it. Craig Kimbrell slumping right now with a 2-1 record and 17 innings pitched. I mean, 3.18 ERA is not the great for a closing pitcher. Catcher's JT leading the way for the Phillies with 387,000 votes, followed by Wilson Ramos, former Philly right there, and Wilson Contreras and Francisco Cervelli. Finally is, if the Phillies didn't trade for JT Realmuto, I was going to end up trading for like a Cervelli or Buster Posey, just to have a premier catcher behind the plate. I mean, that's my plan for this franchise, barring a trade for a catcher, which they end up doing. But Hoskins right here struggling, 210, 18 home runs, 35 RBIs. Most home runs in the league looks like right now, but just not getting the votes in it because that average. Like if he was batting like 260, 275, he's easily a all-star this year. Problem is he's not doing so hot. Phil Gosselin right here, 186,000 votes. Proving his worth, getting some votes right there for the Phillies. So fans showing him some respect. Getting him a ton of votes. I mean, any votes for Scott Kieran there he is with 20,000 whole votes. His 32 at bats. I mean, he's got 1 home run, no big deal. Maikel Franco coming up second place right here for the Phillies, the third base. Follow, of course, Chris Bryant with 414,000, killing it. Manny Machado with 336,000, right behind him. Gene Segura bringing up the rear. We're at the heels of Javier Baez. 418,000 opposed to his 423. I mean, we have better average, 3 less home runs, and 22 less RBIs. That's probably why he's leading the league. For shortstops, left field, Andrew McCutchen. Second place right there, 365,000 votes behind. 419 for David Peralta. Jeez. Calm down, David Peralta. Like, we get it. Like, you're good. We don't need you to, like, flex on everyone with your insane ability to do all that stuff. Acuna and David Dahl, unfortunately, are on the IL. It's a real shame for those guys. There's some of the younger talent in the league that's doing really good. Center fielder, I do believe Odubel Herrera is a all-star center fielder. Unfortunately, we did have to trade him. Or not unfortunately, we had to trade him. We did trade him in previous episode for never mind. Like that. Remember I said Rhys Hoskins was leading the league in home runs? No, Charlie Blackmon went 26. That's a flex right there. 26 home runs, 375, 661 votes. All right, Charlie Blackmon, calm down. But Abraham again was traded a couple episodes ago just because of salary cap reasons before the whole domestic abuse thing broke out. If he was still on the team at the time of that breaking, he would have then been removed from the team, probably by trade as well. But here, look at the league leaders. McCutcheon, leading the league in doubles with 19. Marte leading the league in triples, followed by Maikel Franco, of all people, with 4 triples on the year. Who would have saw that coming? Starling Marte, or Ketel Marte, and yeah. Charlie Blackmon, 26 home runs, followed by Hunter Renfroe and Rhys Hoskins, both with 18 respectively. Harper with 14, Franco with 13. Blackmon 66 RBIs. So Blackmon's literally leading the league in average home runs, RBIs. So he's gonna win the Triple Crown at this rate because he's just going off for whatever reason. OPS is through the roof at what was that 1200? I mean, look at that. Hamel, Syndergaard, and Nola leading the league with 9 wins apiece. Yeah, I mean Syndergaard 9-0, so Nola 9-1. So we're doing pretty good. Losses, no, Syndergaard, of course, leading the league in losses with 0 with a 1.84 ERA, 68 strikeouts, 78 innings pitched. Diaz leading the league in saves with 21, followed by Cishek. No Philly up there, unfortunately, because that's kind of strange. ERA, Aaron Nola 2.27. I mean, Hyun-Jin Ryu and Syndergaard killing it. Patrick Corbin, of course, going with his 201. Home runs allowed, Patrick Corbin with 4. Williams, Strasburg, Syndergaard, Richards, Nola, but all with 5. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good on that home run department. Shutouts, Aaron Nola has 3 shutouts right here. Everyone else is just lucky to have 1. I mean, Cole Everett has 1 too. Strikeouts, Nola leading the way with about 20 more strikeouts than his closest competitor. So that's pretty good right there. And complete games, Nola with 3, Patrick Corbin with 2. Eflin, Irvin all have 1. Eflin, Irvin, Arrieta with all with 1. Nola 91 innings pitched. A good game more than everyone else so far. Kyle Freeland close behind though with 85 and a third. Walks allowed, I mean, Michaelis, 9, Davies with 13, Eflin and Nola 14, 15. Whips, Syndergaard killing up that .95. Nola very respectable with a 1. Wins above replacement. No Phillies are anywhere close to this. But then this will be taking a trade. Trading Alex Wood in his albatross of a contract to, I mean, look at it. I'm not sure if it's a contract. Has a pitch for the Phillies right there. There it is, $9.6 million for this albatross of a contract, an 83 overall starting pitcher. I mean, and Kyle Martin. Kind of the reason why we got Nick Prado because look at that, we have no first base depth right here. Kyle Martin right here is 26 years old, 56 overall, see potential, not going anywhere. But we'll be trading him for Cole Roederer. I mean, a B potential 19-year-old outfielder. I mean, he's just such a throwing piece just to make everything work out. And the main tree is David Bodie, a super player right here. First base, second base, shortstop, third base, left field, and right field. Probably toss him in the center, but look at all of that controllability. And I'm pretty sure we can platoon him somewhere. I mean, he's super happy right now. I mean, that's a steal of a play right there. But if you guys like this, how much like, subscribe, miss us, twist down below. Peace out, rock on YouTube, and stay classy, I guess.